Donkey today for Wednesday, June 1st goes to Michelle Gregg. Now, if you don't know who Michelle Gregg is, she's the mother of the 4-year-old who wandered into a gorilla exhibit Saturday in Cincinnati. Now, if you haven't heard the story about Michelle Gregg, let's go to NBC affiliate WLWT-TV to get an eyewitness account from Kim O'Connor. Take it away, Kim.
You heard the splash, and people were yelling, you know, there's a boy in the water, there's a boy in the water. I don't know if the screaming did it or too many people hanging on the edge, if he thought we were coming in. But then he, you know, pulled the boy down further away from the big group. The little boy himself had already been talking about wanting to go in, get in the water. And his mother's like, no, you're not, no, you're not. Unfortunately, we heard it. We hadn't gotten much outside the gate. We were hoping they were just putting him to sleep. I mean, really, we just would like to know that that little boy is okay.
Now, let me tell you something. I come from the era of being micromanaged by my parents, so that's what I do to my kids, especially when they're 4. Okay, my daughter is 7. And if she's at home in her room or I'm in the kitchen and she's in the den, if she gets too quiet, I'm like, hey, what's going on in there? I'm going to walk in there and see, okay? And if I'm in a public place, forget about it. I tell my daughter, who thinks she's too grown for this now, by the way, you hold my hand and don't let it go. I don't let my kids walk behind me. I want them in front of me so I can see what's going on, okay? Over the weekend, I'm having a discussion with a mother, and she said to me, so you've never lost your child? I'm like, hell no! Like what has distracted me so much that I lose track of my child? Not to mention, the little boy told the mama, you heard what Kim said, the little boy told the mama, I want to jump in the gorilla compound. As soon as the child says that, you should be on alert that your kid may be up to something. What Khaled say, I'm up to something. Kids are always up to something, okay? He's 4. He doesn't quite understand the word no just yet. So if you tell him he can't go in the gorilla compound, your kid may just try you because that's what kids do. But you, as an adult, knowing that, should pay more attention to prevent that from happening. I'm at the pool this weekend. One of the kids in my family wanted to go in the water. His parents said no, but he was still by the pool. So you know what we did? We all watched that child the most to make sure he don't do a little run and splash, okay? And when you tell a child no, he can't do something, his brain processes it like, I want to do it. What happens if I do it? So he was inching his way towards that pool, even after being told no. And you got to be there to say, what did your mama tell you? Or the mama or daddy got to be there to snatch him up and say, didn't I say you not going into the pool? Michelle Gregg, it should be that same scenario with you and your son. If you can't keep track of all your kids, maybe you got too many kids. Okay, I read an article on The Atlantic where they said we shouldn't mother shame Michelle Gregg.
Mother shame.
Yes, we should mother shame her, okay? In fact, she should be ashamed of herself. Her son could have been killed. And what's the gorilla name?
Haramba.
And poor Haramba, the gorilla, is dead for being a gorilla. Number one, you got him in animal prison. Okay, that's all the zoo is, people. It's an animal prison. I don't like the zoo. Never agreed with taking someone from their natural habitat and then putting them in captivity in order to work for us, okay? I think we called that slavery at some point in time. But you already got this gorilla in prison, and then you kill him because a mother was negligent and came into my space? I get it. Human life trumps all, but damn, gorilla lives matter too. It's still one of God's creations. A life was lost because of Michelle Gregg, so at the least, she should be charged with some form of negligence. But I'm sorry, you forgetful parents out there who have misplaced their kids. I just can't relate. You're a parent. As a parent, our job is to parent. Okay, if I'm out with my kids, I don't know what could distract me from parenting. I misplace a lot of things often. Okay, I can say my daughters is not one of them. All right? Okay? So, Michelle Gregg, I'm sure you didn't mean any harm. I'm sure you're a great parent, but you made a stupid mistake. And stupid mistakes are exactly what Donkey of the Day is all about. Give Michelle Gregg the biggest hee-haw, please.
Now, I'm going to have to ask my mom how she always lost me when I was younger. They said I used to wander off a lot.
You probably was a little badass kid who used to go run and hide.
I remember 2 times in particular when I got lost. One time I think I wanted some gum.
See?
And she didn't give it to me, and I was gone for and she couldn't find me. She said she was crying, and then the security guard actually brought me back to her.
Ask her what was she doing that you just could walk off like that.
And another time, I think me and my brother were with her. She was shopping, and I just left. I don't know. But my mom used to lose me all the time.
Wow. Can we get up past charges? Can we call DYFS?
What happened? It sounds like it was done on purpose.
I also want to say, too, we all know human life trumps animal life, and all of y'all out there acting like it don't stop it. Okay, all you vegans who don't deal with animal products, I understand why y'all mad. But for you people who had sausage this morning, hamburgers this weekend, shut up, okay? If gorilla was tasty, we wouldn't care. If you could fry, grill, or barbecue a gorilla, you wouldn't even care that the gorilla was dead. We have sympathy for things that we can't eat. But boy, if we can slice that thing and put it on some bread or eat it with some rice, please, it's just me. God bless that gorilla, but if you could eat it, you wouldn't care.